Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another summer vacation layout. And it is Whitney, my stepdaughter, once again holding a crocagator, because that's what we do. We don't just take one picture. We move and we angle and we zoom and we do a lot of things of the same thing. At least that's what I do, you guys. And I'm going to scrap them all because I printed them all. So I'm going to have an uber dimensional, 4 albums. So I do take these 2 photos. I do try to double them up when they kind of look like similar photos, all right? But one she's looking at her dad and one she's looking at me, so it's totally different. And I'm going to back these with a couple layers of tissue paper, 3 to be exact. I always use my liquid glue when I use tissue paper because my ATG tears it and then I end up getting frustrated and rip the whole thing off. So yeah, liquid glue. I am just going to roughly cut these 2 pieces out. Oh yeah. Put that back away. Now I've finally decided to pull out the fabulous Coco Vanilla Studios Sun-Kissed collection. Oh, it is beautiful, it is gorgeous, and I am making myself use it for at least 1 layout a week until this is done. If not, I will hoard this for the rest of my life, you guys. This is that collection. This is that collection that is everything I love. It's the bold, bright, beautiful colors, the ombres, the greens and the blues mixed together, the orange, the pinks, and the yellows mixed together. I mean, the only thing that can make this better is if they would have thrown in a bit of purple, but I'm not even upset about that. It is just, yes. So I have decided from here on out, at least once a week, 1 layout is going to be made using this collection, because if not, I will have it for the rest of my life, which I'd be perfectly okay with, but that is not why we buy the things. We buy the things to use the things. So I'm going to use, I know, right? I went all out and used a 4 by 12 inch strip of pattern paper, and that's it, guys. That's all I'm using. Yeah, I have a problem, and I need some sort of, I need a meeting or something for my hoarding problem here on scrapbooking stuff. So I do take out, I'm not even sure what color that is, cardstock, distress ink, and I'm just going to ink around the edges, all the way around, and do some serious faux pas and make it look like I made mistakes, which obviously I was just doing it because I want the messy edges. I'm totally switched from the sketchy line edges to the messy inked edges, which is totally fine. So now I take my 2 photos and I want to layer them up right on this side. Also FYI, I wanted to put the strip on the left side, but when I cut it, the flowers were upside down, so they work here. I don't know why that didn't work in my head, because if I would have just moved it over, I don't know. It's just, in my head, people, this is how it worked out. They were upside down and looked wrong on the other side. All I would have had to do was turn that paper upside down. I know, right? But she is kind of facing in, so at least this way it looks like she's facing in. So it kind of worked out in my favor. But that was not my plan, not going to lie. I do take the glittery foam thickers and get the memories down. I do cut this sheet in half because I don't know, I don't like it together, right? I'm going to pull off all of the orange and yellow splashes of color, and I'm going to layer them all up underneath the photo, and that is basically going to be the shelf that my photos are sitting on. I was thinking about putting it somewhere else, but I just didn't like it. So I get them all up underneath there, and I'm actually loving this. Then I come in, and in the corners where I see that my photo is not really sticking and needs a little bit extra help, I just pop it in there. I'm going to make sure to get my M straight, and it was kind of giving me a bit of, trouble. So I am pulling out my sun-kissed flowers, and I pull out the majority of the orange and yellow, and I'm going to create a strip all the way up and down that seam of orange and yellow flowers because, it's a girly layout and I can do that. Some of these I'm going to pop up on foam tape. Others are going to be adhered straight down. I'm cutting them in half. Okay, so I got sidetracked by other things. Not real sure where I was at in the voiceover, but I don't want to start over. So I am just hurrying up and getting all these flowers. Now I'm going to do one big line. Well, not a big line. I'm going to do a line at the top and a line at the bottom of the photo just to kind of cover that seam. And I'm going to add the flowers, and I'm tucking them under and laying them on top. I'm going to add in some greenery as well. And this is where I decided I need to pull in some yellow flowers, run them off the page. And I will use that. You see, I'll just kind of stick that right in there as well. Get a couple more of the leafy bits in there. And I do really adore the way that this page turned out. This is not a go-to, per se, layout for me, but I do use it a lot when I have a lot of florals. I like the vertical elements added to a layout. I really do like that there. That made a lot of sense, didn't it? Da-da-da. So I'm just going to come in and add a few more leaves here and there just to kind of make sure it is uber super thick. I'm trying to tuck it in best I can. We get that all done. I'm going to go ahead and add that little bitty floral piece as well, and one more leaf. Not real sure why the video cut off like that, unless my son was trying to call me. Probably. I do want to come in with some of these little foamy, wow, words are so hard. Some of the puffy stickers, the leaves, and the flowers, and I'm just going to pop them in just to add a little bit more depth and dimension to the layout. Then we will come in with one of these wood buttons, and I just pop it right up there. Pull out some of the cute little wordy bits that talk about, summer vibes. Get those stuck in there. So I will have the links, all my affiliate links down below if you would like to pick anything up. I will have my Brutus Monroe affiliate link, the link to the Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file. If you want to pick up one of those fabulous glass boards that I'm working on, anything else in the Glassboard Studio store, use code Rebecca20 and get 20% off. And I will also have my Close to My Heart link down below. Anything bought from my channel in the month of August, I will be sending you a free Dina Winkley gloss spray for August only. Stay tuned for September's freebie once September hits. I pull out 2 of my Nuvo drops because I have a huge collection of them and I never use them. So I am starting to use my mixed media because I'll be honest with you guys, if you don't use your mixed media, it's going to dry up and go bad. And then it's sad. So I do pull those in and add some of those fun drops in and around the page just to match. Then I come in with some of my hyperpigment in gold from Brutus Monroe. Squeeze it right there on that glassboard mat. And let me tell you, that is the best part of this mat, is you can make it a mess and it cleans up very, very nicely. I just mix it with a little bit of water, and I'm going to splatter the white of the page so that I get some fun gold shimmer all over the page. All right, that is going to do it for my layout. Thumbs up if you like it. Click that subscribe button down below if you have not already. I'd love to have you. Leave me any questions or comments because I love to hear from you guys. And I will see you tomorrow with another layout. Bye.